Oh, no. Pass through. All right.
What is up? What is happening? What does it do? What is actually good? Here on a Tuesday night, there's a little noise in the background. You know what that noise is? AC. Went without that for a little while. Not fun and pleasant. Seeing 96 degrees in your bedroom, where even your bed is hot. But that's the past. This is a hot show tonight. We're editing inside of Pic-Time. Should be under 30 minutes. By editing, I mean just making a slideshow. I've done this before. It's going to be my second attempt to try to entice some sales, which is kind of the point of using a service like Pic-Time. I'm just looking over here to check some levels from Grandma's set, as I have affectionately called this. I was looking for curtains to match that of a 38-year-old who is not quite 110, and I'm having a hard time tracking down the appropriate curtains. The situation is that top part is permanently up there. It's the top part hanging. Those flowers will be there. So the mission is we got to get black, probably black curtains with white shears, I think. Made that happen. It would have been great to do that at the hottest point of summer, but it is still hot, to try to get it cooler here. But this work in progress got sidetracked because we've got videos and things to make. Let's see which screen we'll use. The editing screen. Let's get into showing those edits. Actually, I'm not at all tracking how, shouldn't hold that phone too close to the microphone for interference. I'm actually not tracking on YouTube. Are we even on? There's a live thing right there, yeah. There's some music. There's music. Okay, cool. Even I'm not gonna watch the broadcast while I broadcast. So I've got my green signal to go right here, so I know that we are on. The birthday month of Mackie Pack is gonna be the transition. Let me just start with, I knew her birthday was this month. I thought it was today, and I took a photo and post in HBD, happy birthday, ready to go. And then I'm looking through, and it's quiet. No one else is wishing her happy birthday. That is because it is like 2 weeks away. Right month, the wrong day. But that's how ahead of things we are right here at Old Castle, the YeagerShots. We're here on top of things. We're going to give you happy birthday on the wrong day. early, not late, by 2 weeks. Mac transition. Here we go. Alrighty. So I'm in Pic-Time. All you gotta do is hit your create slideshow from your, let's start over here, your photo screen. Mr. Roger, Miss Elaine's 80th birthday celebration is what this is from. Photos right here. This almost generates this stuff for you. I'm gonna just say slideshow. I think what I want it to be is portrait. Generally, I don't know, 3269. Why portrait? 9x16. Because what I'm seeing from the data is most people are downloading via phone. Obviously, and when you use a phone, you're holding it like so. You're doing that number. This right here just seems like an inconvenience because first world problems. So we're gonna do a 9x16, and by data I mean the back end of Pic-Time. You can see some of the photos that have been downloaded, or really actually all of them. So you have kind of an idea. And what that's telling me also is that most people are downloading the smaller file and not getting the full size version, which I think I'm trying to get that message home. That could be a problem with the layout, that they may not be fully aware of the full size download. Also, they may not be completely aware of the store. So I'm wondering if there's something I can mess with and trigger and move around. Which photos to add? For me, it's just kind of like, can we just do a black and white? Yes, we can. However, I do want to sort of do just about all of these. I want this to be sort of a longer one. Wait, shift? Can I not? There we go. Select everything. Let's put them all in here and let's see what happens. Upload photos slideshow. I don't want to upload it. Oh, add photos. Yeah, not the expert tutorial, mind you. So, I'm thinking there's some music that would get added. Let me turn down our music. Just switch screens for a second. Perfect ending point, Spotify. So those 100 Thieves, string beats. Okay. Showing those edits. Flip back over here for you. So as far as I can see, these are the arrangements down yonder. I don't know if it wants to zoom in any kind of, sort of. Those are all the photos. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Just like that should already be the start of our slideshow. This is extremely boring. So, maybe we can spice up these layouts a little bit. Of course, adding graphics is a thing that can be done. Fast crossfade, is that what I did? Fade the background color. I'm not super sure what that even means exactly. Fade the background color. Beat match, of course, will be for our music. Now, I was under the impression that I could get this thing to have multiple photos just lined up and ready to roll. So if it's all portrait mode, that too would be kind of boring, but a better fit. All right, Pic-Time, let's see. What do we have for this? Allow free slideshow downloads. We're not even there yet. We're not anywhere close to there yet. Fast beat match, normal beat match. Fit all slides in song. So right off the bat, I'm seeing, oh, they want to duplicate. I'm not seeing the faster slides that I would like to have added in here. I have favorite music. I think we might be royalty free. I don't know. That already just sounds kind of beachy. Remove 10 slides. Okay. Maybe the one size fits all approach to slides is not the way to go. So, can I? Definitely would need that one of everybody. Maybe that one. Some of these wides would have to take a walk. That's arrange slides. What I was under the impression of though is that I could have some of the landscape ones sitting in the same shot, and it wouldn't just have to be forced all portraits. If that is inaccurate, and I'm not seeing a way to pull it off right now, Pic-Time, we really need to do something about that. All right, we'll unselect ton of landscapes and just keep all portrait mode. Making my own music. Let's just take them out. Delete these slides, yes, because I'm like, they're gonna fit horribly. Could keep some in for the sake of it looking a bit different. I mean, honestly. Not seen it. Just try it without the landscapes. Which, I mean, like this way, it's not like I'm plugging them all in manually by hand in Premiere. This is a lot easier. Do I not have to shift? There we go. Something like that hand shot are really good. Let's delete these. All right. Background color, this text to be in the slide layout. So that's what I want. Photo layouts. Is it going to be 2 and 2, 1 and 1? Title slides. I'm not totally sure what this layout is. Start with 1. Start with 1. Let's start at the beginning. And that is a timing issue to get through all those. I guess it's almost 2 minutes. Pause. That's not exactly thrilling at all. Okay, so I was wrong. We do have the option to have 2 side by side. But when does it enact this option to have 2 side by side? Because these are all 1-ups. Oh, did I not hit it? Well, that looks really horrible. So apparently if I want side by side, I have to hit the photo. I guess could kind of make sense. If I can direct the shot a little bit more. And there's a 3, and I assume I could put, oh, drag and drop over here. Gotcha. So now we know. And this will give me my variations in size as well. So basically now we have a situation of we are just going way too fast. Let's take out some photos. I'm going to lose these. Some of the repeating ones, like the handhold, I'll take out. Take out that. Delete. Yes. So wouldn't mind mixing up some of these. Mixing up our orders. I'll get a black and white up here. Good. I think maybe they should be last since it's their birthday party. Be the final slide. What slide is? Slide's blank. Work with me here, slides. So, like, sure, I don't exactly know how to do all this in Pic-Time. Pic-Time, the app's acting like this. I don't know what goes here, man. I'm just software. It's like my call with Spectrum earlier. It's like, I don't know what's going on here. Just pay us. Everybody wins. My guy right here, he's doing his kind of Weekend at Bernie's deal. He's just out. So cute. All right. Trying to sprinkle in some black and white photos. I see some more landscapes I'll just take out of here. Not that I want all the landscapes out. It's like it get kind of boring without some landscapes in there. Definitely too many. So generally we wouldn't do a live stream with people's photos. These of course have been very well received by the family. I know everybody's incredibly cool. I don't think anyone would mind this live stream. I would probably be way more secretive with some other people, but everyone here is cool. They like their pics, so we're rolling with this. Also, I wouldn't be able to really make this decision very quick and all together on this live stream. I would have to hear it, think about it. Probably song change, because I'm not super thrilled about it, but for the sake of us doing this broadcast here this evening, this is what we are doing. And Ocean Isle Beach is just, it's amazing. It's beautiful. More family than, I actually think all the beaches on this South Carolina coast are pretty family. I don't subscribe to the Dirty Myrtle being not really family centric. I mean, outside of a few strip clubs, it's pretty built for family. Some would say, hey, what about that crime rate? It's a city, so that's what it is. So where's my music? Avocado Junkie? Let's add something else. Peaceful Party. If I had a 4-minute song, now add 174 slides. That's not a bad feature in there to have. We're not adding slides. So wait a second. Why don't you slides adjust to what I'm doing? Basically, I would have needed to pick the music first and then put my slides in? No, that's not happening. That sounds peachy. So I'm confused. Why are we not automatically adjusting our slide length? Which that would make all the sense in the world and be intuitive. Not that it has to play this entire song. What am I missing? It's match song. What if I don't care about matching the song? About that. Yeah, give me that full screen, baby. Duplicate. No, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to duplicate. So I'm learning that, Pic-Time, has a little bit of a learning curve to it. Just a smidge. Let me come back over here really quick. I do like it better than the old Pixie set, though, I must say. The reason that Pic-Time or Pixie set works a little bit better, in my opinion, is things like these slides right here. In the store, before would have, say, the client's photos in the place of what the prints will look like, so it was a nice visual. But I'm having an issue with people even knowing the store is there, or even knowing that full-size downloads are there, which I don't really begrudge anybody for not comprehending file sizes if they're not used to photos all that much. I know people use phones that can store different, like 64 gigs or 128, 256 or whatever. So I know they should get it from that standpoint, but I just don't know if they're really thinking about it when time comes to download photos. And downloading smaller files are actually great for storage on a phone, but for those harder backups, it's a hard backup. For those backups where you can really go get some prints elsewhere, it would be good if they got their full size or just for safekeeping. But with photo17.com, you can totally hit me up, apparently, and I will go back and find some of your older photos. That's a feature. That's why having pictures with us is really cool. I don't want to say done. I want to say maybe. Now we got to figure out our slide length. How do we adjust that? So it should be called Figuring Out Pic-Time. There's the layout that I can duplicate. Background color white. Gotcha there. Larger, smaller view of the photos. I'm with you right there. All right, close. Intuitiveness, not exactly. The thing, fit all slides and song. Okay, let's try it now. I didn't want to duplicate. That just doesn't that just seem like that should be the pop-out button, not duplicate. Okay. How do I delete? Did I say this was intuitive earlier? Another issue I ran into with Pic-Time was sending out coupons where I needed people to already be signed up to get a coupon for the email, which in theory would make sense, but when you have no idea, you're trying to already start off with 15, 20% off or whatever, free shipping coupon, and no one's looked at the album yet, and you don't know people already had to put an email in. It's just weird. I was like, why wouldn't you just attach it to the album and have it auto go to whoever signs up without having one person already have to go look at the album? The little things. But they do seem to do a few more updates, a little bit more forward thinking than a site like Pixie Set is. So this one kind of works for me. I see some things about charging for slideshows. I am not super sure, especially at some of the higher numbers. Not super sure about that. This crowd right here doesn't quite show, well, not this particular group of people, but some of my clients don't really show too much interest in the store part, so I'm a little concerned about that. However, this has basically already paid for itself. Just for the ease of use and having somewhere for everybody to be able to go and get their pictures, it's definitely on top for that. And that could be it. I might rearrange a few photos, but I will go in and get a coupon code in and try to let everybody know, hey, there's a store here attached. Cop some stuff. The last photo should definitely be the grandparents and that holding hand shot. Well, full screen playback on that. Okay, got it. Wait a sec. I didn't mean to back out of my thing here. Here we go. Let's get back in there. Now's the time where I would go, let's duplicate. But apparently, here it is. I want that to be last. No, I want the black and white of them to be last. Where did I put it? I know you're here somewhere. Select that one. Let's add. How can I add photos? What have I got somewhere? Oh, so it's letting me know which photos have been used. So that's good. I guess they're grayed out. Or the ones that are being used are great. Okay, so all the landscapes are in there. All right, it's telling me kind of which ones are being used. We gotta figure that out. So I'm looking for this photo. I want to add, that should be the last one, of course. I don't really know if this picture needs to be here. Got some duplicates right there. So some situations, that I have been privy to personally, when you do things like slideshows, when you do things like videos, or just shoot photos, let's say like wedding or function, any event, you will sometimes run into situations where someone is like, why am I not in this? and you don't really know who's who at these events. You don't know who's maybe just catering something and they probably shouldn't be in the photo, or maybe they should. You just do not know. That's kind of my whole point. So when doing these, you can sometimes have some kickback of, hey, why in the world don't we have this shot here? The parent of so-and-so it should be. So I wouldn't ship this out in this particular state because being distracted online, I would definitely sleep on it. And I would say, hey, I probably don't need these two, almost 3 photos of them right there. I would probably just drop definitely one. And then I will come back in after being familiar with the photos for a while. This is the trick with editing. You're like, okay, so I know what stuff I had to work with, so I know where to put things. That you don't have that when shooting live on that day on the gig. So one very cute and clever thing they did, which I don't know why in the world I never thought of it, is if you'll notice, they're mostly rocking black for their immediate family, parents to kids, and mom. She's in there somewhere. They've got a sort of, here, better example, they've got this sort of turquoise going. So on the day, they were able to more turquoise. Here's a case with the blue, the light blue. Here's a case with the navy blue. On the day, and that photo doesn't look edited, right? It's really dark. But on the day, by sectioning off by colors for these large group photos, I was able to go through the camera without having to remember faces so much. Just like, I didn't get this person the navy blue shirt with their family members. And that was brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. I'm sorry you don't see that on the screen right now. Hold on. Let's show the edits. So here's what I was talking about. Navy with this family. This family grouping is in this sort of peach color. This family grouping sort of in this light blue. And I don't know. I had never seen that done before, but that was all them, and I thank them so much for it because that made it so much easier to know who's with each part of the immediate family. Like, this is the parents, the kids, and then you can branch it out to the grandparents. I just thought that was so brilliant to color code the family members that day, and I have never received that advice for doing a large group. I had never seen it. I never was recommended it. Normally, my largest groups are going to be in a wedding environment where it's not really what you're doing, except for maybe the wedding party. So to do this for the family photo session get together where you have several different families, brilliant. Such an A1, excellent move. And I absolutely appreciate it for it. I was telling Mr. Christine on the spot that I believe this is a brilliant idea, and I think you have just given me something to take forever. So, such a great move. After being able to look at the photos for over a week now, I'm like, I do need to go back in and add some more and take away some and do some more fine-tuning and adjusting. But if, like I said, this is probably not going to be some expensive slideshow because you can price these. I would definitely not have like the $300, $100 tags that I've seen them charging. I'm like, who's really paying that much for slideshows? I have to get more data on this. But it is a cool bonus, and it does take time to do. So work does go into making these. So it definitely isn't a situation of just click a button, done. Like, you've seen some of the edits and process that I've had to go through here this evening just to try to get this amount up and running. So I'm going to fine tune this a little bit further. Let's hit the border screen up. Got all the contact information right here. You know where to find me. I'm on the internets. Let's play a little background music here, shall we? It's been a good live stream. That is editing inside of Pic-Time. Not the masterful editing type Pic-Time, but we did some slideshow making in Pic-Time. I feel like the video title delivered. Leave a comment. Come hang out. I'm shooting some more stuff this weekend. I actually wrote a script minutes ago before going live, but I did want to check in here with all of us who hang out on YouTube, like myself. I should get so much YouTube watching today, but like I said, I had AC out, and we got air back last night. So my body's readjusting. Like, when you're sitting in 96-degree heat, you start asking yourself, did I or did I not do an interview with Larry King, because he's interviewed everybody? Like, you really genuinely don't recall. 100% no is the answer when AC'd and in your right frame of mind. But in that heat, your mind plays tricks. You're like, maybe I was in LA on the set one time. I don't know. All right, stick around here. Let's go full screen. Stick around. End of this week, going into next week. New video coming. I can't tell the title yet because I could possibly change my mind 87 more times. All right, everyone, that is the end of the show. What's my closeout button? Let's listen to some of these Harry Taylor beats right here. On the way out. So long.